Start by standing with your leg hip distance apart, toes pointing straight, your spine nice and long. Begin you draw your tummy in, grow tall to crown your head, come up onto ball of the feet, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower the heels down. So we do this 8 times. As you go up and down, think about pressing the floor down away from crown of your head. And we have 4 more to go. Visualize you holding a ball in between your ankles to keep the alignment of the ankles. Think about lifting the heels as high as you can, keep the alignment. 2 more times. And 1 more. Now stay up here on ball of the feet. Rotate your thighs out away from each other to bring the heels toward each other. And then lower the heels. And we do calf raises in this turnout position. Still the same thing, your knees kept pointing out 45 degrees. You squeeze the butt. You're thinking about come up on ball of the feet. Keep the weight evenly distributed between inner side and outer side of the feet. 2 to go. And then 1 more. To begin, bending your right knee, straighten your left leg behind. So you would think about pelvis lifting tall, lower abs reaching tall. Use your exhale to lift the left leg out to the side. Inhale, return to start position. So as you lift, try to think about keeping your pelvis very nice and stable. So we're working your side butt or hip abductor here to lift the leg up. We have 4 to go. Exhale 3. Exhale 2. Keep your bottom leg, stay still. And last one. Right side. Crown your head, reaching away from the toes. Use your exhale to lift the legs out to the side. Always engage your lower abs to pull in and up. Keep pressing the standing leg down to the floor. You only lift the leg as high as you can keep your pelvis stable. 2 more. And 1 last one. Begin in first position, heels together, toes apart. Bend your knees, reach your left leg forward, point your toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you straighten your right leg, lift your left leg out to the side, bend your knees. Inhale, return to start position. So as you do this, think about your pelvis stay tall. Think about there's a string attached from the ceiling, lift the knees up. Using your inner thighs to lift, hip flexors to lift. To progress, you can keep your legs straight, making sure hip bones stay square. You're not lifting the hips up to lift. Hips stay nice and square. Begins with first position, plie. Lengthen your right leg forward, point your toes. Spiral your thighs out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, straighten your left leg, lift your right leg out to the side, bend your knees. Return. Good. Keep your pelvis and torso as stable as you can. Good. Progression, do legs straight. We have 2 to go. And 1 last one. Legs off. As high as you can keep your pelvis in neutral. Use your back butt, use your glutes, squeeze your legs and reach your toes long. Think about length rather than height. So if you feel that your pelvis is stable and you're not using your lower to lift the leg, you may begin to lift the leg slightly higher. We have 2 to go. And 1 last one. Right side. First position, plie, bend your knees. Make sure your knees, center of the knees, in line with second toes. Reach your right leg behind, point your toes. Use your exhale to float the legs up. Inhale, lower down. Engage your lower abs. Use your right butt to lift the legs off the floor. Think about length rather than height. Keep your pelvis stable. You may begin to raise your leg a little bit higher if you feel that your pelvis is stable and you do not have any tension in the lower back. Use the glute med, your butt, to lift the legs up.